Hi, I'm Dr. Richard Busch, and this is our next installment in the American Chiropractor video blog at theamericanchiropractor.com. Today we've brought another one of our employees in. This is Angie Volan. Angie's been with us for the last 13 years?
12
years, almost 13 years now. And she's actually done quite a bit. Can you give us a little bit of a background on some of the things that you do here?
I hook patients up to the DRS machine. We do all our own scheduling over there. We do therapies and supplements.
Now, since you've been here for the last 12 years, I mean, obviously you've had some great success, or you've seen some great success with some of the things that we do here with the DRS protocol. As far as that's concerned, why don't you give us? Is there a story about a patient that you can tell us that was really something that touched your heart?
One of the things I remember the most is a patient that I had their very first day. They were on their hands and knees as I was belting them, and because he couldn't stand up at all.
Right.
And within a couple of visits, he was a lot better. A lot better. He was walking. And I tell patients that every day. Still to this day, new patients, I'll tell that story. I'm like, you think you're bad?
Right.
You know?
You know, something that's interesting for me is there are a lot of different aspects to how we actually work with patients and some of the things that we have them do. And it's not just the necessarily the physical treatment. We also do a lot with visualization exercises for patients and that type of thing. Can you give us a little bit of background on some of the things that we do and why you think that that's important?
The visualization exercise really helps patients because while they're just laying there for the 25 minutes, they can actually close their eyes, relax, and imagine that injured disc healing. As they do that, we also want them to think about the things that they'd like to do, that they can't right now, or that while they're doing them right now they're in pain. And that really helps them focus on the positive side of their healing process.
Okay. Now, as far as with patients and that type of thing, I mean, you've done all kinds of different types of things here. Is there anything that you might want to, you know, what we're talking to right now is we're talking to both doctors and in some cases their staff on some of the things that we're doing here and giving them a little bit more background on some of the different things that we've seen. What would be, do you have any interesting stories about anything that other than patients or anything like that that you found kind of interesting or compelling around here?
Definitely the positivity that we give to our patients. You know, when we have somebody who might be a little bit on the negative side, there's always aspects that we come back with something positive to kind of change the way that they think about things.
You know, and this take goes along that line. There was a time before I really emphasized making sure that every patient went through the visualization process, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Can you talk about the difference between before and after that?
Yeah, there was a huge difference before and after. Gosh, it's hard to remember because we've been doing it for so long now. But as a person myself, when I started doing it and believing, and it really changed my entire aspect on life and changed the way I looked at it and the things that were happening in my life. So I, as a personal,
so you actually saw a change in your own life, and then you started thinking, wait a minute, Dr. Busch might not be so crazy.
It was that movie we watched, What the Bleep, and the little coins, and I went through a period where I needed a coin in my pocket for a good month.
Right.
And it works. It helps.
Fantastic. And you know, that's just another interesting aspects of some of the things that we do from a treatment standpoint. Is there anything that you'd like to add to anybody as far as something that you found interesting around here, or something that you've seen as far as in the way that patients have been able to change, or anything that you'd like to add about the types of treatment that you've been working with us for so long in helping us apply to the patients?
Yeah, there have been different things that we have done to how would you put it, to improve the office. We, you know, with the ultrasounds that we've included, the laser treatments, the spider tech stuff, just the different techniques that Dr. Busch is always trying to help the patients who might need a little bit something else going on. So I think that's amazing, and it always helps. Like, I'll always jot down and tag where a patient was when we started something.
The amazing thing for me is to see the difference in outcome, even when we add just a little bit different modality. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And basically, because the goal that we always have is making sure, no matter what we do, our goal is to make sure that we get the patient better.
Yes.
And so we're pretty much using everything that every possible modality or any treatment out there that may be able to do that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and that's what I really like that. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, is there anything else you want to add today, Angie?
I don't think so.
Well, thank you very much. We will look forward to your joining us back here sometime in the near future to go over some other things, but I really appreciate your time today. This is Dr. Richard Busch for the American Chiropractor Magazine blog at the AmericanChiropractor.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at info@allcashpractice.com. And again, or if you have any comments or anything else that you would like us to talk about, please make sure you get them to info@allcashpractice.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day. We look forward to hearing from you in the future, and we look forward to following up with us on our next video blog installment, which will be available for you next week. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.